Luka's offense is greater than Dwight's defense. Do
Okay.
you guys remember what he was doing with the Clippers in that series?
I disagree with that.
Do you guys remember what he was doing to some of you guys' favorite defender, Paul George? Do you remember what he was doing to some of you guys' favorite defender, Kawhi Leonard? Do you guys remember what he was doing
What was
to
he doing
some
to
of you
Kawhi
guys'
Leonard? Just going by
favorite
him?
defender, Patrick Beverly? Adon2 said CBS list is fried. I love all the greats because I love ball. But the way the new gen uses stats and efficiency to rewrite history and monopolize the way we talk about ball is crazy. Eye test, stats, and context is greater than anything else.
No, it's
Did
not,
you see the list?
This stuff.
Oh, this is the list where they had Steph third,
Second.
Jokic fourth. Oh, Steph second.
Steph is second, yeah.
All time?
Of the century, 21st. So since
the
2000,
century.
it was LeBron, Steph, Duncan, Jokic, Shaq, Kobe, Giannis, KD, KG, Dirk, D Wade, Chris Paul, Kawhi, Steve Nash, James Harden, Luka, Jason Kidd, Dwight Howard, Anthony Davis, Allen Iverson, T-Mac, Dame, Jason Tatum, Shea, and Westbrook.
Shea over Westbrook. Valid list.
Sure.
Shout out to Joel Embiid, man. Not top 25.
Well, I mean, he made top 25 on our list, so
I made sure.
Yep. Luka at 16.
That's a bad
But
list.
I don't think that we.
Bro, how the
My
hell
whole
is
thing
Luka
about
at
rewrite-
16, bro? Like, why would he even be on the list? Because he's Luka Doncic. Like, why would
Because
Luka be
he's
on
had,
the list
like,
for the
six- Because he's had 6 amazing seasons. I don't know. Could that be part of it?
Now you have an amazing season, ain't winning no chips.
5.5 amazing seasons. I mean, shit.
or MVPs.
No MVPs, no chips, but amazing.
He went to the
Amazing.
finals.
Think about
Great.
Joel.
Goddamn, that's all. the shit
Tracy
y'all giving.
McGrady fan, by the way.
Yeah, I'm a T-Mac fan, but I don't.
Hold on.
He ain't question my T-Mac on the list. He ain't question.
How many
Well,
times
I
did
don't-
Tracy? How many
what
times Tracy
T-Mac?
McGrady make it out of the first round? Jordan, what's the number? What's the number? Zero. And you talking about
T-Mac was
Luka
at 21.
Doncic, who made it out of 4 rounds, makes
Luka
the
shouldn't be
finals.
over T-Mac. First of all, T-Mac went to the finals. Let's not do that. He went to the finals.
Facts. 2013.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Facts.
do that.
Facts. He was there.
Because so did
Y'all
Luka.
wanna talk.
So did Luka.
Y'all love
Facts.
stats. Y'all love stats.
So did
But not
Luka.
with stats.
T-Mac won 3 games.
Yeah, you can. Luka ain't win
Yeah.
none.
He didn't play in any of those games.
No, he played
Was
in.
he on the
He
team?
played in
Was he
one.
on the team?
He was
He
on the
played in
roster.
one.
Yes, he was.
Okay. The team
Veteran
wins together.
leadership.
T-Mac won 3 finals games.
Yo, let me take you inside those locker rooms.
So we doing
The
that with
coach
Mitch
just
Richmond, 'cause
stand
Mitch
T-Mac
Richmond
up there,
was on
be
that
like, don't be
2002
like
team that
this
won
guy.
NBA championship. Just so we clear.
Luka should not be 16 for the century.
T-Mac was Ray Allen away from being an NBA champion.
Facts.
Oh
But
my
for the
God.
century, Luka is 16 for the century. That's what y'all going with.
In the last
Based on
25 years.
based
I'm
on
not
the
mad
names
at
that were
that.
above him,
I'm not mad.
would I
at
have
that.
him above James Harden? I'm saying the names above him. Would I have him above James Harden? No. Would I have him above Steve Nash? No. Kawhi? No. Chris Paul? No. D Wade? No. Dirk? No. KG? No. Etc. I think we see that. So 16 is probably
Let's
the
go
highest I could get him.
All right, let's go behind him though.
Below him, 17, Jason Kidd.
No, hell
No, we not rocking
Uh,
with
Okay.
Kid.
Okay.
Hold on.
no.
Whoa.
Dwight Howard.
10, no.
No, I'm
No.
the biggest Jason Kidd fan up here, bro.
No.
Are you?
Yes.
No, you ain't. Because
You
when
just-
you put a
you
man
just
on the top
proclaimed
5 point
yourself-
guard
yeah,
list.
You just
I
proclaimed
have
yourself
fought
as that?
for him above everybody.
Except on your top
put him,
5
y'all
point
put
guard
him in
list.
nonsense conversations. I always put him up there. Mars, you can check your list of top 10 point guards for Hoop Talk podcast.
Well, I know Ox had him at like 3, so we'll see if you really are.
Oh,
But Ox
damn.
ain't up here right now. but
Never
we'll see where
mind.
you- Yeah, Ox had Jason
Where
Kidd
did I
at
have
3.
him, Mars? I think I had him at 4, right?
Ken had Jason Kidd at 5, so he's a hater. Jordan had Jason Kidd at 4. So yeah, you aren't the biggest Jason Kidd fan.
Damn.
Where'd I have J Kidd? I think I had him at 5.
I got you.
Ron
My
had
bad.
Jason Kidd at 6.
My
Ron had
bad.
Jason Kidd at 6.
Okay.
I had
So
Jason
you-
Kidd at 7. Like
So
we
you
all
right
show
with
J.
Mars.
Kidd.
Yeah.
We'll
But
show
I'm
J.
giving
Kidd
him
love.
value in the 90s because he was amazing in the late 90s.
Amazing in the early 2000s too.
He was, and he was really good all the way up until he like went to New York for it.
Wait a minute. Keep going with the list though. Like,
Let's go
keep
with
going,
the
'cause
list.
I'm
After
really.
Jason Kidd was Dwight Howard.
10. No way you taking Luka over D12.
I'm
No, I'm not.
absolutely taking Luka over Dwight.
Yeah,
But-
I might.
Neither here nor there.
Are.
Do you remember?
Wait,
you
wait,
I'm
remember
not
from-
even-
from
Dwight
From
came
like
in
No
2004.
disrespect. I'm not even thinking twice. Like I
from
just think
08 to 13.
Dwight,
Brent-
I think
Yeah,
Luka
I'll
is
take-
like
I'll
I
take-
think
Howard was
Luka is
pretty awesome.
very
I take
obviously
Luka.
better.
Come on now.
I'll take Luka.
I think Luka is very obviously
Why?
better.
Because he had 6 seasons, no MVPs, one final appearance. Why?
If you
He's looking at Dwight.
here's the thing,
Dwight
Mars.
got 5 defensive player of the years.
Mars,
Oh,
if you had to
But
rank
no MVPs,
three.
one finals appearance. What you talking about? The Lakers. My fault.
Mars,
The Lakers.
if you had to rank
Yeah,
every
champ, D12.
every
My bad,
Luka
my bad,
season,
my
Oh boy, be capping.
if you had to rank every Luka season versus every Dwight season versus every Kid season, I think the top 3 seasons in that group, probably 2 of them are Luka. So the
Probably.
peak has been
J-
very high.
I
Insanely high.
disagree. J Kid's impact on winning superseded what the stats look like. So it might not have looked like J Kidd was that good, and even the way he plays, it might not have looked that flashy. I know Luka has a game where he gave you 60, 20, and 10, and that's just like, whoa.
And it should be called empty stats. The way these folks talk about it should be empty stats.
It was that too, by the way. Like Luka getting 60, 20, and 10 is out of this world. But the way J Kidd controlled the basketball game is second to none. Like really an orchestrator. So like you could say Luka's a better
Luka doesn't
scorer.
do that.
Not like J Kidd.
Luka's not an orchestrator.
Okay, hey, pin on both sides of the floor.
Yeah,
Like Luka, you control over there.
That-
J Kidd,
okay.
I'm controlling over there. I'm controlling over here. I'm controlling what's on the clipboard.
It's
Hey,
just
I'm
a
damn
different
near
level.
controlling what's going on in up in the cheap seats. I'm controlling
It's just a
I
everything.
think you're sort of underrating the value of scoring. Like you,
No,
you are because no, you are. I mean,
Maybe
for
you're
real,
just overvaluing
like
scoring.
I'm overvaluing. Oh, it'll be the first time in my life I'm overvaluing scoring. But the truth is, like, what Luka can do is hard to replace. I think the debate here is it that valuable?
But think about
Is it
this.
valuable to have
Would you-
40-ish%
I'm
usage?
fine saying J Kidd would rank higher. In the
We on
2000s.
D12 though. Yeah, we
That's
on
all I'm
D12.
at. That's where I'm
Yeah,
at,
Dwight
Mars.
is where you're losing me.
Okay.
You ain't lost me, but you sure.
Yeah, I think Luka.
Give Luka some more time, man. Just
Mars,
give
what
Luka
what
more
is Mars? What
Dwight's
is
time wasn't exactly the longest thing in the world.
Well, let me ask you this, Mars. Luke, what in your estimation? Because I know, are you going to tell me that 34-99 season was that his best season, or no?
That was 2023, even one round.
Now, how do you feel? Because I can make a compelling argument that Dwight Howard should have won the league MVP in 2011. I thought he was fantastic that year. He was the best defensive player in the game, best big in the game. Even though they didn't run the offense through him because he was very limited offensively, he was even better than what we gave him credit for offensively. That running hook actually was effective. He was one of the best guys on the offensive glass. Defensively, he shut the door on teams. He wasn't a good defender. He wasn't a good rebounder. He was arguably the best rebounder in the game. And you know how I feel about rebounding when it comes to defense. They ended up finishing 4th, and they had some turmoil amongst that roster with Van Gundy. And he still managed to do all of the stuff that he did. I won't argue the buckets because I think that there's a clear gap between both Dwight Howard and Luka when it comes to buckets. But when it comes to all the other stuff in terms of him affecting the game overall, I mean, that 2011 Dwight Howard was something special.
when it come to ball hogging.
How could you argue he should have been the MVP?
How?
Derrick Rose won the MVP.
Yeah.
LeBron
Dwight
James was better than Dwight.
Barely.
Dwight, he was a better
Barely.
player. I'm not gonna argue that. Yeah. That season, in that season, I ain't gonna argue that he wasn't a better player. Mars, we've seen players who are better players.
Are you
not
trying to
win.
tell me Dwight Howard played better in the 2011 season than LeBron James?
that 23-14 and
What was the gap?
how effective he was? That 23
He
and
was
14.
averaging
and how-
23.
He was averaging 23 and 14.
Why wasn't
and
averaging
Hollywood-
no goddamn 23?
Go ahead and go
He
do your homework on
averaged-
Dwight Howard, man. He was awesome that year. Not only was he awesome, he was
He
the
averaged
best in the league.
22.9.
He was,
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was averaging
He
23.
was the best in the league around the rim. I mean, I'll give James the edge on being the best around the rim. I'm not going to argue that point. But when I think about what Dwight Howard did that season overall as an offensive and defensive player, James is better, Mars. I'm not arguing that point. James is better as a player. But what Dwight Howard did that season in particular, and how he manned that offense, how he manned that defense, how much better they were than almost everybody else because of him. That's where I'm going with Dwight Howard.
Yeah,
I don't even know how to begin to argue that LeBron played better than Dwight.
I'm not even going, but like we don't even got to go
I
with
think the
LeBron.
trend-
But
I think he was
the
better. but I
topic is
think the
Luka
transition-
versus the topic is Luka versus Dwight. And my thing is Luka scoring is just Hey, Penn, I don't want to hear no pushback because you just said I think we're undervaluing scoring. Luka's scoring
Just said that.
supersedes Dwight's defense. It's just more valuable.
Yep.
And my thing is, here's the ultimate thing for this. Do y'all remember what Luka was doing to the Clippers
Hold on.
in that series?
That's definitely not what I said. I did not say Luka's scoring is greater than Dwight's defense. I said we're undervaluing Luka's offense. I think
Okay,
Dwight's defense is
and
amazing.
that's the point I'm making. Luka's offense is greater than Dwight's defense. Do
Okay.
you guys remember
I
what he
disagree with
was
that, though.
doing
I disagree
to
with
the
that.
Clippers
I disagree
in
with
I
that
disagree with that
series?
too.
Oh,
I disagree with that.
Do you guys remember what he was doing to some of you guys' favorite defender, Paul George? Do you remember what he was doing to some of you guys' favorite defender, Kawhi Leonard? Do you guys remember what he was doing
What was
to
he doing
some
to
of you
Kawhi Leonard?
guys'
Just going by him?
favorite defender, Patrick Beverly? I'm talking about he was frying.
Luka
I
don't
know
really
he
go
lost that
by
series.
people.
He was frying these guys.
Ron, what was he doing
I
to
would
Kawhi
take-
Leonard? Just going by him?
I will take Luka's offensive production any day of the week over Dwight's defensive production. I just would. That the value of having that number one option, the ability to score 40, 50 on any given night and get 10, 12 assists on any given night versus Dwight. Yeah, man in the paint.
But ain't
yeah,
that
Okay.
I get
Dwight?
Let me
Ain't
ask
that
you a question.
2011? Didn't
What's
Dwight
worse,
send LeBron
Luka's
home?
defense or what's worse, Luka's defense or Dwight's offense?
Luka's defense.
Okay. And I would argue Dwight's defense is as good as Luka's offense, if not better. But offense is worth much more than defense. So
Yeah, but not really because Braun got sent packing by D12.
he did.
I don't know. Chill. I like that. Dwight definitely could have won the 2011 MVP, and I
ain't
wouldn't
saying
have
that he was
mattered.
better. I ain't saying that he was better than James. I'm just making an argument for what Dwight Howard did that season in particular, how awesome he was.
He was awesome.
That season in particular.
He was a really good player.
Yes. But keep wait. Ron, please don't stop there. Keep going. Anthony Davis
What you mean?
over Luka.
I got AD.
I got
You're
AD
taking
too.
Anthony Davis.
I got.
I'm really interested to hear this one. Allen Iverson, Drenchy.
Hi, Jordan.
It's
How you
water
doing?
wet. It's water
How you
wet.
doing? Well, actually, no. Water is not wet. So
What is it?
just because of that, I
It
got
ain't
Luka.
dry.
I just because of that, I got Luka because water's not wet.
I got AI.
Come on, man.
I got AI.
Come on,
I-
man. It ain't, why would that even be? Why would that even be a question for you? Like right now, like
I want to
Chill,
go
who
with
do you
Allen
got?
Iverson so
Who do you
bad.
got?
I think Luka's quite obviously better than Allen Iverson. So
He might be better, but he hasn't played better in the century than
in the
AI.
century. That's what I'm saying. In the century.
You got one scoring title. I got 4. You got no MVPs. I got
Bro,
1. You
bro,
got a
like,
finals
Come on,
run.
just
I
I
got
got
a
production.
finals
I know how
run.
you feel about him as a
Ron,
player,
I
Mars.
don't
Ron,
know.
how you feel about
I don't-
basketball?
Ron,
Like,
do
get
you
that
know why
far,
Allen
Mars.
Iverson don't got 5 scoring titles?
Because
because
Kobe
Kobe
was
averaged
running around.
35.
Because Kobe Bryant was running
Why
around.
he averaged 33? Like
Okay.
what
That's why.
the hell is going on? Come on,
But
man.
I-
I don't even know why
We
we're
both
doing
averaged
this.
a lot.
Here's
This
the
ain't
thing, though,
even a
Drenchy.
question. No pun intended.
Here's the thing, though, Drench, and I could ask the question. So with Luka and with Allen Iverson, at what point can you say Allen Iverson was the best scorer in the game?
You said, say it again.
At what point can you say Allen Iverson was the best scorer in the game? And we know guys who lead the league in scoring, but we don't think they're the best scorer in the game. At what point could you say Allen Iverson was the best scorer in the game? Because I think there was a stretch
Probably
when Luka was the
2000,
best scorer
right.
in the game.
You don't think Allen Iverson could be the best scorer in the game like in 2000? 01?
I got Shaq.
We could talk about it. I was thinking about Shaq.
I mean,
I don't
Shaq.
think he was
You can
better
say
than
Shaq.
Shaq.
But I think, but ain't no fucking Shaq in the NBA. Like that's not even fair. Like that's not
I
fair.
agree.
for
I
Shaq.
wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. That
Yeah,
way. I just think
like,
Luka's
that's not
better than
fair.
AI. So
You think he's better than him at basketball, Mars, or you just
Yeah.
think? I
I think he's a bad player.
On the playground.
I'm not gonna answer it.
Give me
but
Bubba
it's,
Chuck, big dog. I ain't gonna lie. Give me Bubba
On
Chuck.
the playground.
Yeah, give me Bubba Chuck.
Yeah,
That's what we
I
just
guess.
talking about as a basketball player. What Chill just asked as a basketball.
But I don't
player.
mean on the playground. But I mean, like,
playground,
like,
Luka
whoever
was
you rather have on the playground, that's your
incredible on
decision.
the
I just think
playground.
Luka's better. I just think Luka
Man,
better.
please.
Luka frying in any environment. in any
What is
environment.
Allen Iverson doing?
He frying too, but Luka,
You know what's funny? Through their
Luka-
first 7
Luka like
years,
that too.
through their first 7 years, they take exactly the same number of field goal attempts per game.
Yep.
Per 100 possessions, they take 29.1 field goal attempts. So they both put them up. But Luka averaging 40 while Iverson averaging 34.4.
Yeah, different
better
eras.
That doesn't mean
Yeah,
it's not
different
there.
area.
Per
You gotta add
100
5 to
possessions.
Allen
So-
Iverson. No, but you
so-
gotta add
Yeah,
5 to
that
AI.
doesn't
No,
mean-
no, no,
Yeah,
no.
but
You don't got to add
yeah,
shit because
Simmons
I
drinks
per
it.
You gotta
100
go.
did it.
You gotta go.
Yeah,
let
but
out the
possessions,
prisoners he played with
possessions
too.
were worth less in the late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, come
They were
on,
worth
man.
less. Teams were generating like 92 points per 100 possessions compared to 115. So you
But there
still
were
got to add 5.
still
You gotta add 5.
way
You gotta
more
add 5.
efficient players than Iverson. So what are you saying? those
That's
players-
fine. That's fine. Though even those players who are more efficient than AI would still look less efficient than a guy like Luka or whoever, because the league was less efficient. So you got to add 5 points to AI.
Yeah, you also
34.5.
gotta.
What-
You also
what-
gotta
what-
go.
you wanna say-
go
But
let out
but
the
but the
prisoners he played
reason
with.
but the reason that Luka's scoring that much more is because he takes way more threes. He takes almost 2.5 more threes. 2.5. He's taking 12 and a half 3-point attempts per 100 possessions, while Iverson was taking 5.3. So really, the gap, the reason that you're saying efficiency versus this,
More than
is
double, too.
because of the shoot, is because of replacing long twos with threes. And the problem here is that Luka's a 35% 3-point shooter and Iverson was a 31% 3-point shooter. And I'm just talking about the first 7 years. So I didn't include any data from Iverson
But
later
do
in
you
his
think
career.
you think AI would be a better?
Is that the first
3-point
7 years of AI's
shooter?
career or first 7 years of the 2000s?
No, the first 7 years of AI's career. I
But do you
specifically
think-
did that.
96 to 2000.
Do-
So I,
do you
I
think-
compared bar.
Yeah, but
for
I was
bar.
just asking because like, the context of the conversation was the 21st
I'm
century.
just saying
Yeah.
what the way we were talking about Iverson back then was like, this guy's a bucket because
For
of
sure.
I think
Was.
style, right? Style over substance at
He
times.
put the ball in the bucket a whole lot.
Yeah,
Hard.
he's talent. Like
I think
Yeah.
That matters
fact
more. So
the
be
fact
clear.
his game was so pretty, right? Whereas I think like we're not properly appreciating the fact that Luka is every bit as voluminous a scorer while being bigger, while being a better playmaker.
different eras.
I do think
There were
Luka's a
great
better player,
playmakers
but
back then,
I
too.
don't
If you want
think
to
Allen
compare Luka to
Iverson's game
somebody,
was that
compare him
pretty.
to a more aggressively scoring, less defensively oriented Grant Hill. That would be a more fair comparison. The Iverson
No.
stuff, like the
No,
big
because
playmaker
because
stuff,
you're
I
looking
think
at Luka in a different era where scoring is up drastically
6'7"
around
is
the league.
6'7" is 6'7" is 6'7".
Yeah, but yeah, you can say 6'7". Yeah, that's fine. But at 6'1", at 6'1", Allen Iverson was doing everything. People was 6'7", 6'6", 7 foot.
6'1", Jordan.
You
Or
can't- you
6
can't-
foot,
Have you met him?
regardless. Like
you can't throw out the height because people
Regardless.
were comparing Kobe to Allen Iverson during that time. and
yeah,
scoring.
like
just
Yeah.
because the height
And
doesn't matter. We're
a
talking
big
about-
reason why Kobe was better was because he was bigger.
Well, yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
yeah,
Okay
yeah,
to
for
say
sure,
that, but like I'm saying,
You
we
can't
can
say
still
your
compare.
scoring
you
is
can't,
wide.
You can't say that we can't compare him though. Like
Yeah.
everybody,
Kobe's the best scorer
everybody
than
Iverson
can
was
AI.
compare.
6'6", he the greatest player of all time? Maybe.
If Allen Iverson was 6'6",
6'6"
He
with those
becomes-
long
if
ass
Allen
arms.
Iverson
big ass
played
legs.
in this
He
era,
becomes much better.
if Allen Iverson played in this era where you give him more 3-point attempts, where he probably would take a lot more threes in this era because you force him to do it. You give him more spacing. You put the ball in his hand a lot more where you can't trap him like how they used to, because that's why they had to throw him off the ball and run these Iverson screen for him because of the way his team was structured. They was garbage. I don't care what nobody say. That team with my own 2 eyes I saw was
I
flat out
agree.
garbage.
I agree.
They were
Bang.
garbage.
They
for
were a
a
good
reason.
team, but they were.
I actually went
they
back
were
and
garbage
watched
for
the
Allen Iverson.
2001 playoffs. I watched the 2001 playoffs last weekend. I was watching all those games. I'm taking out. I'm
Against
actually.
Toronto, or just
I
every game of the.
was
postseason?
watching the 7 games against Toronto, so I was very curious. And I'm taking a note from you, Mars, because you be watching these old games. And
You
I'm
see
like,
that
you
Yeah,
know
boy
what?
making
I'll be
masterclass
watching them
in
too.
Game
They're
7?
actually
You see
they're
that?
actually pretty fun.
Mm,
They're actually pretty fun. But
it-
what you
it-
gonna
it-
say
it
about
is-
Allen Iverson?
I think the fact that his teams were so defensively slanted and so offensively deficient was partially because of how they wanted to build around him. Partially because they felt if you're going to take all the shots, we really don't need other offensive creators like Derek Coleman around you. We really don't need to try to get Chris Webber up in here. We really don't need Jerry Stackhouse in here because you're not giving them the ball anyway. You're going to make them inefficient. So let's put Eric
I
Snow.
don't know
Let's
if
put
they did that because of Allen Iverson not
let
giving
me
him
tell
the
you,
ball.
Allen
I don't
Iverson's
think so.
starting lineup. Y'all remember this? Allen Iverson's starting lineup against the Raptors in Game 7. Do y'all remember it? I'm curious.
Yes.
You remember it?
Yes.
Dikembe Mutombo at center, Tyrone Hill at the power forward,
Floor space at
Jermaine
time.
Jones. Okay,
Trash.
Jermaine Jones at
Trash.
small forward, and at
Mhm.
shooting guard, Aaron McKee.
Trash.
Eric-
You just
Eric
named
Snow
4
coming
trash
off the bench.
players. You just named 4 trash players. Garbage.
First of all,
You
they're
just
not
named
trash.
5. You just named another 5 one. Garbage.
They're not trash. Dikembe
What
Mutombo
league
is
could
trash.
those guys play in? What league could those
Dikembe
guys play in
Mutombo
besides
is
that,
trash.
that league?
Dude.
He wasn't
this is-
trash on defense. Yeah, he was good on defense. Offensively, garbage.
Sure. And they won. And they made it to the finals.
Because of who?
Allen Iverson's amazing.
Chuck.
But they were a
And
defensively
hold on.
slanted team.
With Mutombo defensive ass. Why the fuck Shaq averaged damn near 40 on him?
I mean, shit.
Because it was Shaq. What are you talking about?
All right, so let's not
Shaq.
talk about his defense though. Like you can't be talking about he's great on defense. We got this defender, and then motherfucker averaged 40 on you.
Well, what I
Okay,
say,
so
offense more valuable than
that's just
defense,
not-
right?
That's
Good offense,
like saying
defense.
AD not
Bro,
that good of
motherfucker
a
ain't supposed
defender
to
because Jokic
average-
be fine.
He's not supposed to average 40 on you shooting the percentages that he shot, and you
He
were
averaged
defender.
he averaged like 34.
Shooting what, Mark? Shooting what?
Yeah,
Oh, like
33.
54%. That's not even that good.
What defense is he
Never
playing?
God damn.
What
You hold
defense is he
Shaq to like
playing?
54%. You did your job. That means he basically misses every other shot. me actually
No.
make sure. Let me see what he did.
All I'm saying is when
2001,
you talk about a
33.
defense,
Oh, 57%. 33.
bro, he damn near shot 60% on him, and y'all talking about defense. When we talk about guys like,
No,
okay,
but you look at the other
no, 'cause we
finals.
see, no, because we see guard.
2002, 36. Dikembe did the best job.
Shooting 60.
Yeah.
What did he shoot?
In
the other one?
2000, 61%. In 2002, 60%. In 2001, 57%.
So he don't
Dikembe did the best job.
get the fuck out of here. He drastically dropped. So he basically
did.
no. So he
He averaged
basically
5 less
played
points.
the
He
same.
was less efficient.
He pretty much played the same amount of defense as everybody else.
Nah, hell no. He
Usually,
played defense.
usually when
He
you
locked
get
up.
usually when you get a defender, right? Usually when you play defense on a
Now
guy,
he ain't
you say
locked
you're a
up, I
defender.
guess.
You make them take a lot of shots to get to their average. We all know this shit. This motherfucker Shaq went out every day and bust McKimbo ass.
63% against
Chill.
Ben Wallace. So
Chill.
Ben Wallace wasn't playing defense?
Wait, he did what?
Yes, he was.
He was 63% against Ben Wallace.
The
That
whole
was
Wallace
series?
wasn't playing
25
defense?
game against him. Mhm.
Yeah,
No,
Ben Wallace wasn't playing defense?
25 ain't 34.
He was 33.
What the fuck? It ain't 25.
Okay, first of all, Shaq was actually 26.6. So get it right. And second of all,
It ain't
this is the
that's
worst
not
Shaq.
33.
This
That
is the
ain't
worst Shaq, and he's still giving him damn near 27.
I mean,
So Ben Wallace
Shaq
wasn't playing
was
defense.
worse, but shit.
He wasn't that damn
01
worse.
Shaq is very clearly better than 04 Shaq.
Oh yeah. But 04 Shaq
And yet
is
he was
still.
still 63% from the field.
Oh, hold on. Who the hell won?
The Lakers won. They were better.
Oh,
The Lakers,
okay then. What are we talking about?
No,
What
Jordan,
gonna do with
that's not
Shaq
fair.
putting the ball in the bucket?
Yeah, that's not fair, Jordan. First and foremost,
Why
the
is it
Lakers
not
were clearly
fair that
better.
Shaq gonna give
The- the-
Mutombo
the-
35
reason why-
on
okay.
60%?
33,
Okay,
57.
33 on
37%.
57%.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
Mutombo gonna
And-
give him a measly. Not only is Shaq dominating him on the offensive end, on the
Yeah.
defensive end, what the fuck did Mutombo shoot?
Look at the average 17.
Oh, how
By the
many
way.
shots?
60%.
Mm.
Not many. Not many.
Put
Mars,
some respect on D.
Be quiet. Don't hate
Put
on
some
my
respect on Big
Mars
D.
is capping.
Hey,
I'm
the
not putting
Dikembe.
no respect on nothing.
60%.
I'm not the only one who feel like this. Allen
17 or
Iverson feel like this
60%.
too. Allen Iverson
what
feel
if-
like this too. I'm not the
what
only
if
one
Ben
who feel
Wallace
like
had
Put
this.
some respect on Big Kid
What if
Bag.
Ben Wallace average? We gonna
You
do
know
some
Ben Wallace
subtraction.
average.
We gonna do some subtraction.
All the
today.
weekend post stuff they get. Mars, did
Ben
you watch
Wallace
that
was
series?
11 on 48.
Day one.
No.
Day
no.
one. Mars, I know you watched that series because I know I did. I
What
watched it
series you
tooth
talking
and
about?
nail.
What series you talking about?
LA versus Philly in the finals. I watched that
yeah,
series
I watched
tooth and
the
nail over
Of course
probably
you did. Of course you
5
did. Of course
times.
Okay.
The
Okay.
bullshit ass post stuff they was giving Mutombo was egregious. Like,
What about
oh,
the
we
PS post they were giving Ben Wallace?
They won. I don't care.
Oh, that's what it is.
I don't
You won.
care.
got it.
It's the player choice way. Yeah, them boys gon' get it started. The player choice way. Yeah, the player choice way. Come and switch lanes into the player choice way.